Bienvenidos. This is our course on Spanish. Now, this language is probably in the top 5 that you need to learn. In fact, 600 million people speak it worldwide, so you can understand why it's in the top 5. Now, Spanish, like Italian, is a descendant of Latin. It's a Romance language, right? Now, the Spanish spoken in Spain is different from the Spanish spoken in Latin America. Well, there's slight differences. It's not a completely different language. Now, today we are going to focus on the basics. Greetings. But before that, remember to like and subscribe to our channel, MTN Education. There's much more content coming your way. Today, we are thrilled to have you here with us. Since we are studying greetings, let's begin with the word saludos. 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 Saludos, which means greetings. Next, we'll say hola. Hola. Hello. The H in Spanish is silent, so it's not hola, it's hola. Hello. When introducing yourself, you'll likely start with the word soy. Soy, which means I am. So I can say, soy Brandon. Soy Brandon. I am Brandon. Alternatively, you can say, me llamo. Me llamo. My name is. Now, when you read this, you'll think it says, mi llamo. Now, the me is me. Me. The E creates the sound e in Spanish. Me. And when you see a double L, it makes the sound y. Y. It's not llamo, it's llamo. Put that together, we have me llamo. So I can say, me llamo Brandon. Since we are talking about your name, the word nombre will be quite useful. Nombre means name. Nombre. To ask for somebody's name, you'll say, ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? What is your name? You'll notice here that there is an accent above the O, which means that you must emphasize the letter O when saying the word ¿Cómo? ¿Cómo? ¿Cómo te llamas? What is your name? To be polite, you can say mucho gusto. Mucho gusto. Mucho gusto. Nice to meet you. Another way of greeting somebody is by saying buenos días. Buenos días. The stress here is on the I. So if you listen closely, I say días. You'll hear that I emphasize the I. Buenos días. Good morning. It's important to note that in Spanish, the D is soft. The D is soft. So what you want to do is put your tongue just behind your teeth, your top teeth, and say días. Buenos días. Not buenos días. Buenos días. The D is soft. To say good afternoon, it's buenas tardes. Buenas tardes. Now, with that word, there is an R in the middle, so you do not roll the R. When there is one R present, you don't roll the tongue. So it's not buenas tardes, it's buenas tardes. Good evening and good night can both be said like buenas noches. Buenas noches. Good night and also good evening. You will also notice that I say buenos and buenas. One is masculine and one is feminine. So buenos is a masculine word. When the word following is masculine, you must say buenos. And buenas is feminine. So you must know when to use these rules, and we're going to touch upon that at a later date. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? How are you? You'll notice that when you ask a question in Spanish, there is an upside down question mark at the beginning of the question, and there is a normal question mark at the end. As well as this, you will notice a stress above the O in como, and a stress above the A, making us say estás. Together we'll say ¿Cómo estás? How are you? You can reply estoy bien. Estoy bien, which means I am good or I am well. If you're in a better mood, you can say estoy muy bien. Estoy muy bien. I am very good. If you're having a bad day, you can use the word enfadado. Enfadado. Enfadado, which means angry. Enfadada is the feminine way of saying that word. We will touch upon emotions in a separate video. Now that you've been asked how you're feeling, you may want to know how they're feeling. You can say, ¿Y tú? ¿Y tú? Which means, and you, or and yourself. Now that we are coming to the end of the lesson, let's not forget adios. Adios, which means goodbye. You can also say hasta luego. Hasta luego, which means see you later or see you soon. Now, the H is silent. We must remember this. So it's not hasta luego, it's hasta luego. Okay. And that is all for today, guys. We hope that you enjoyed the lesson as much as we enjoyed teaching it. We always aim to give you the best experience, so please remember to like and subscribe if you want to learn more. Hasta luego.